Meghan Markle has written an emotional piece for the New York Times today where she talks for the first time about the heartbreak of her miscarriage, which she suffered in July. She discusses the importance of asking 3 simple words to people. Are you okay? She says that's in order to start the healing process. Kelly, you've read the piece. We said, this happened this morning. What did you make of it?
Yes, I thought it was firstly beautifully written. I thought it was honest and transparent, and it was written from a perspective that we can all really relate to. That simple question, are you okay? Obviously, the tragedy of losing a child is difficult, and the fact that she shared that, I think, is going to be really helpful for other people going through that same situation or similar situations. But I think it was a global thing. Everybody can relate to that question, are you okay? And do we ask it to each other often enough? And do we even wait for the response?
Well, that's a good point, isn't it? Because we often go, hi, how are you? Yeah, fine, how are you? We don't often stop. Sometimes it's in passing, isn't it? How are you at work?
I think it's like anything, isn't it? It's tone.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people, we would kind of go, how are you? Or are you okay? And she's referring to when Tom Bradbury asked her on tour in South Africa and she was exhausted and she was breastfeeding Archie. And it was just, I think Tom kind of meant it in a, how are you? Are you okay? But for her, it was a moment. It's almost like, in the pre-pandemic days when somebody actually puts their hand on your arm and goes, are you okay? Where they're really noticing that you're struggling.
It's hard now because we can't touch or see people, but I try every day to ask one of my friends that I know are living by themselves, are you okay? And then I always say, if you want to talk, this is when I can talk, because there's nothing worse than texting someone saying, are you okay? And they call you back and you're not answering. So I think you've got to enter into a pact.
That's a very good idea to say, listen, I'm free tonight, after 7 if you want to talk, because often you get that call, you go, oh, sorry, I can't talk now, I'm at work.